there is an area which, you know, a lot of people are on vacation in that area. So they spawn Pokemon in that specific area, so that there is always a lot of people in that area, so that the thieves are too scared to break in those houses.
What?
There's a lot of people around. Yes,
That-
I was also like, what? Is that a thing that the fucking cops can spawn fucking Pokemon? What the hell? Yeah, you're quiet now. You're like, what the hell?
We don't have any aluminum, so I can't make it. We need aluminum.
Yeah, that's messed up.
But
I don't know. But yeah, apparently that's the thing. That fucking cops can.
Well, it kind of makes sense. Cops could spawn for child molesters. You know what I mean? They could set up like a bait trap. You know?
Thieves and shit. Where do I find aluminum?
It's just like any other thing. It's random, but I don't think it does as much though. Like, it's kind of a little bit rare.
Okay.
Let me see. I don't know if I'm able to do that or not. I need to cut down some trees.
Dark lapis. Oh, I found it.
You found what?
Aluminum. Aluminum.
Aluminum.
Yeah.
Aluminum.
How much do you need of that shit?
As much. Just. Hold on. Let me look at the thing here. Book again. Where the fuck did I put it? Oh, here. Look at the book. I think it's 3 aluminum and 1 copper. Let me see.
I got 4.
So I can get, for what you have, I can get. So I could only make 2 aluminum. So I need a little bit more aluminum. So like probably 1 more vein and then.
Oh, that's tin. Fuck. Silver, tin.
But yeah, I think Pokemon Go should have issued some sort of public statement that they were going to start banning people for it. And that's just out of to get people to stop doing it, and then, you know what I mean, and then because they issued a cease and desist to you know, the Pokevision or whatever that is.
No, Pokevision actually, well, yeah, they did, but I mean, like, Pokevision doesn't mind. They were going to stop anyways. Did you read that?
Yeah.
Like they said we will stop when they get put in the tracker system thing, which is ridiculous that they put that out, by the way.
Yeah, that they took it out. I mean,
Yeah.
the new tracking system is kind of like the old one, but it's a little more messed up. I mean, the new one I think is a little better, and it'll be a little bit easier to get to the Pokemon that you're looking for. But I don't know. I don't know, man. It's just fucked up. I think it is, but
I honestly don't care. I think they should punish butters no matter what.
oh, absolutely. But the punishment of, you know, banning. The punishment of banning should be botting, but I think there should be some sort of, you know, warning issued first, because some people, they might just bot for like a minute or two, and honestly, they're not going to gain that much of an advantage botting that much. You know what I mean?
I don't think they fucking ban people if they only do it a minute or two. I think it is a specific amount of time, and then you just get permanently banned. Because there's a fuck ton of people that just, you know, they bot for like days, like a lot of days, just in a row, like for
exactly. And I think
70 hours in a row.
I think warnings should be issued before they just ban, but just like a cease and desist on, you know, that website, even though that website could have been sued all the hell, you know what I mean? They could have sued the shit out of them.
They did cease and desist it.
Exactly. They told them to stop, or else we will sue you for, you know, doing it or whatever. And that's a warning, though. You get what I'm saying? And that's good. Most people who get a warning are like, oh, fuck that, I ain't gonna do that again, because you know what I mean. I've been caught, you know, because nobody wants to lose their account. So once somebody's been warned, they're
right.
they're usually like, okay, you know, I ain't never gonna do that again. You know, and I refuse to bot ever on Pokemon Go now, and that's just because I don't want to get my one good account banned. You know.
Right. Oh my god. Yeah, well, either way, I don't know.
Either way, a warning is sufficient unless it's extreme. You know, like you were saying, they just leave it on all day, all night. You know.
Well, yeah, but you know, I don't know, dude.
It doesn't really unbalance the game that much to.
It does, kind of.
If not if somebody's only done it for like a couple hours or something. You know what I mean? They only gain a level or two.
But those people apparently don't get banned because your wife isn't banned, is she?
No, she's not.
Right, exactly. So apparently it does matter at the time. You probably did it a lot longer than her too.
Oh yeah, on that one it was like all the time.
Right, so that's probably the reason you got fucked.
But I don't know. It's kind of stupid though, because on that account I also did spend money. And people that spend money are usually pretty serious about the game, and I honestly was pretty serious about the game. I wanted to catch all the Pokemon, and that's why I bought it. And then the other account I just kind of did it legit, you know, because I knew something was going to happen soon, you know.
Hold up, that doesn't make sense. Like what you just said, like, you know, you bought the account and on the or where you bought something with, right? And on that account you bought it.
I bought shit on both accounts, okay?
Yeah, but you bought shit on that one account that you were botting at.
Yes.
How the fuck are they supposed to know you're being serious if you started fucking botting on that account? That doesn't make any sense. Like, if I'm serious about one account, then I would do anything then I would do anything in my power not to fucking bother cheat on that certain account. That would be the same, for example, in fucking CS:GO. You know, like, I have one account that I'm very serious about, and I'm fucking a ton of expensive ass skins on it, and I start cheating and I get banned from it.
Well, yeah, exactly. You would have bought skins, so you're serious about the game. They should have issued a warning not to cheat. Don't do it again, or we will.
Well, you and I both know that's not gonna work. Warnings don't fucking work when it comes to cheating. You cheat because you're a cheater. Simple as that. Like, it's very likely that if someone cheats on a game, they do it on more games than just one fucking game too.
Oh yeah. If they do it.
Yeah. So cheaters don't learn. They aren't just gonna fucking keep cheating. It's just fact. That's a fact that it is. I mean, I'm not saying I've never cheated before, but most games I fucking play, I don't cheat at. And especially games like where I'm serious. Like, for example, my CSGO account has a bunch of expensive ass skins, so I'm never gonna cheat on that bitch because I don't want to fucking lose my $10,000 worth of skins. For example.
Just put the aluminum in there. But I mean, every game is different though too. Like Pokemon Go, seriously, is like it's more of a kid's game than it is really an adult game.
Well, I don't necessarily agree with that, but yeah.
I mean, not to say that adults can't play it, but it's almost like a SpongeBob game. You know what I mean? Where majority children play it rather than, you know, there's. I mean, there are a lot of adults that play it. I'm not saying there isn't.
Yeah.
But it's just, you know, I don't know. It's fucked up, I guess. Did you put the aluminum in here?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Steel. But I don't know.
I messed up that you got banned, but it's rightfully
like I said, even a system like what the fuck is it? GTA. You know how they do a ban for like a week or something, and then the next time it's like a month, and the next time it's forever or some shit. I don't know. Even some sort of system like that would make sense. You know, some sort of system in place to protect your account, especially if you've paid money to play the game, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I would have been pissed at one time I left the single player cheat thing on in GTA and I only got banned for a week. If I would have got permanent ban, oh my god, they would have received so many lawsuits and letters.
Well, lawsuits, you're not gonna really win that, but yeah. I guess what you're saying.
Yeah, they would have received a whole lot of hate mail from me, especially.
No. Let's be honest. No, it was not because of cheat engine. It was because of a trainer.
Yes, it was because of a trainer. That's what I said.
Right.
The trainer I had still active or whatever, and for single player cheater or whatever.
Well, yeah, a trainer is not necessarily a cheat. It's a modification thing.
Which
you
is
can mod
cheat.
the game. No, it's not. If you use it in single player, it's not fucking enlisted as cheat.
It's not, and that's because they have a thing that says it's okay to cheat in single player because it's not multiplayer. You wouldn't be unbalancing anything because it's your personal game.
Right. So you can do that. So, but yeah, you're that retard that leaves on the trainer while going online.
Exactly. I may have left that trainer on, but that's something I learned. I said, oh well, I can't have that on because it messes with the memory or some shit.
But there's still a fucking difference, you know, between that fucking trainer and actually botting in fucking Pokemon Go. Because you know, I should say like you should probably be warned because you know blah blah blah. But then, who says they're not gonna do it again? Chances are they're gonna do it again. That's one thing, and
that's why I was saying.
Yeah, but and two is they have gained already so much because of botting, and they get to keep that. That is not fair either. Because you know, I'm pretty sure the system doesn't.
Yes, but they have to catch it early enough, and the punishment has to be fitting.
But the thing is, the anti-cheat bullshit from Pokemon Go works the same as fucking back or Valve. It doesn't detect it that way. That's the problem. It goes in fucking waves. If you get banned, it's most likely a ban wave that hits you. Just what happened with one of my CS:GO accounts. I'm gonna say that honestly on the video, I did not cheat by all means. But I had a bunny hop script, alright? Now, the bunny hop script, I only used that in bot matches. I didn't use it online. So that's the same principle as with GTA with fucking trainer and stuff. In my opinion, if you fucking cheat in bot matches, well, again, bunny hopping isn't really a cheat in my opinion, but opinions right. Someone else could say it is a cheat, but in my opinion it isn't. So you know, it should be different. You know, that you use it in bot matches should not affect you for whatever you do online against people, right? So, cause in CS:GO there is commands, console commands to put on wallhack. If you put it, you know, obviously you cannot do that on competitive servers, but you can against bots. You can use the SV cheats one thing command, and then enable wallhack on fucking server side, which is an in-game command. So it doesn't make sense.
And that should be considered.
I got caught, like, I was fucking LEM, I was Legendary Eagle Master, I was like 2 away from Global Elite, which is the highest rank in the game. And then I got fucking VAC banned because VAC detected the fucking bunny hop stroke technique. But it's apparently already detected it months before, but I got hit in a ban wave like months later. Which is fucked up, because believe it or not, the moment I got banned, I didn't bunny hop for the 2 months before that.
Exactly, and the fact that they didn't catch you until like months later.
They did catch me. They did catch me already 2 months beforehand, but ban waves are set to certain times. You could be banned like after 1 day, but it also can take months before you get banned for something you did months ago. Which is messed up. It is really messed up, but that's how a fucking ban wave works.
It should.
And it's crazy. Kind of dumb, but you know, that's just how it works. So I guess everybody is just.
That's why if I ever created a game, whether it be exactly like Pokemon Go or whatever game it may be, if it's online multiplayer, I would have it where if someone was caught cheating, it would warn them in multiple ways. One way, in-game, there would be a pop-up and it would ban them for like, I don't know, a few hours or something, and then the next time would be like a full day, and then the next time would be like a week. And that precaution would be for like an immediate cheat detection. You know what I mean? Like they tried to give themselves money, infinite money or some shit. You know what I mean? Like easy stuff to detect. Stuff that's a bit harder, like botting or something like that.
I don't know necessarily if that is easy to detect, but you know, I think Pokemon Go doesn't do that because of the amount of detections the game makes that are not actually offenses. Like, for instance, like you said, the fucking
teleport GPS shit.
Yeah, the GPS bullshit freaking out. You don't get permanent ban, you get soft ban for that. But that's because the system doesn't know whether it's an actual cheat or not. So it's then, at that point, it's actually moderators from Niantic, whatever the fuck their company is called.
Niantic?
Niantic. That actually fucking gets called in, and they will look over the issue and then determine whether you were actually cheating or not. Because the system can detect whether that's an actual cheat or just a mistake by the GPS.
Which, I don't know,
It is a mistake by the GPS, because it is a shit ton of times that my shit says GPS not found.
Yeah, it does that to me all the time, and then all of a sudden, like, when you're in a car, especially, and that happens, oh, you get soft banned so hard. Like, when you're on the highway, and you're moving at like 80 miles an hour, you know, which is like, I don't know, it's actually pretty fast, but
nowadays there is the update in fucking Pokemon Go that when you're driving in a car, it pops up like, you know, you're going too fast. Are you a passenger? You have to fucking click I'm a passenger button. Continue.
Yeah, which I don't know. They need to fix their game.
Well, they're not going to. So, because if Niantic has proven one thing, it's that they don't listen to their community.
They don't, and the worst part is Pokemon Go is just a ripoff of their other game that they have. You know, they have that other game.
Well, then it's not a ripoff because they own that game too. Yeah.
I mean, it's a ripoff because the Pokestops are the same stops that are in that game.
Yeah, whatever.
And I mean, they didn't specifically make this game for, you know, for itself or whatever. You know,
It doesn't matter what their intention was to make this game for. I mean, like, the thing is, they got success because of it. That's all that counts in business life, pretty much.
Yeah, and I guarantee you in 3-4 years they'll stop updating the game and just take their money and run probably.
Well, they're gonna make a better version. Either way, this is just a hype right now. See, in a couple of months, I bet you nobody's playing Pokemon Go anymore. So it's just like, you know, when the Furbies just came out, for example, there was a fucking hype with Furbies and shit.
Yeah.
And when those Flippos, those fucking things that were in the fucking bag of chips and shit, came out.
Yeah, the Tamagotchis.
Oh, those things, yeah. It's just all fucking hype. I'm gonna fucking predict right now, and correct me if I'm wrong, people watching. I'm gonna predict in a couple months from now, Pokemon Go is not even a thing anymore. Well, it is probably a thing. People are still playing it, but it's not gonna be actively played as it is right now. People are gonna get bored eventually from it. That's every fucking hype. For example, the whole Daruth Sandstorm thing, bullshit, on the commenting on Twitter, there was a fucking hype going on there. At every fucking video, someone would ask, what's the song in the video? And someone would reply, Daruth Sandstorm. For some fucking odd reason. I don't know whoever started that, but that dude needs to be executed perfectly, I'm sorry. But,
I'm sorry.
But,
yeah.
Seriously, that's fucking hype, bro. It doesn't happen as often anymore. And like, that's just something that died. And now you see on every fucking video, you see those S keys, Windows things, window error screen.
Yeah.
It's just something down the hype and it's gonna die out eventually again. Same with Pokemon Go, it's gonna die out eventually. Within a couple months. So yeah, that was the fucking discussion of this episode, guys. I think we have been rambling for 45 fucking minutes.